Hi friends, welcome to your reading. This is Kay from Online Tarot. We are going to do a past, present, future tarot oracle card, I guess, reading for you. And, it's going to be a love reading. So feel free to comment, like this video if it resonates. I would love to know how. Let's go ahead and see what is wanting to come out for you today. I have a certain someone in mind when I'm doing this reading, but if you're watching this and it resonates, take it how it resonates. Don't force it to fit. Okay. Let's go ahead and see. I do feel like if you've clicked on the title, something will resonate with you in the reading. So feel free to watch the whole thing. So let's go ahead and get a couple oracle cards. We're going to get one for the past. Okay. Let's get past, present, future all at once. Okay. I'm just going to pull 3 cards here. Past, present, and future. Okay. We will clarify that now. Okay, I do have to say, bottom deck, I have longing. Okay, so there's some sort of energy of craving somebody, wanting this person badly. Okay, in the past, we have trapped. Future or present, we have broken. Future, we have breaking point. Okay. In the past, I have trapped. Okay, so stuck, tied down, captive. Okay, so somebody was probably feeling stuck in some kind of situation here. And I do see this spider web here, okay? Usually spider webs are significant of, weaving your own destiny, manifestations, right? But I don't see a spider in this mix, okay? So it almost seems like this is an old web, right? Like the spider has moved on. So the manifestation, whatever you've been manifesting in the past, it wasn't happening is what I'm seeing. Here in the present, I have broken, okay? Shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. Okay, something happens here that kind of forces change is what I'm hearing. You can't unbreak a mirror, right? Breaking point, okay, and it kind of goes hand in hand with broken here. Limit, final straw, overwhelmed, okay? So maybe there's somebody here who is overwhelmed with this feeling here, and they're trying to figure out what to do next, okay? So let's go ahead and start clarifying with tarot. This energy here, I do feel like there is a want, need, and desire for somebody, for your person, okay? And I do feel like this energy of feeling stuck, tied down, maybe your person didn't want to feel that way, or that's how they felt, and instead of confessing to you how they feel or trying to fix things, they ghosted you or left you wanting more is what I'm hearing. So and I do feel like there's going to be, like, everyone has a limit, everyone has a breaking point, and I feel like that's going to be something that you figure out here in the near future. Okay, there's going to be some sort of final straw that shows you that this is not your person, or the other way around, your person's going to see that. So let's go ahead and see. These have been kind of crappy shuffles. Let's try to get one more good one. That'll do. Okay. Really being stubborn. The Empress here in the reverse. Okay, this, I don't know why I wanted to pull it. I'm going to put it back, but there is some sort of lack of concentration on this connection, okay? And it says open to communication, but it's in the reverse. So I do feel like there's somebody here who is not wanting to communicate their feelings, not wanting to communicate how they feel. That was a better shuffle. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's go ahead and start clarifying. Let's clarify the past energy here with this trapped card. Okay, clarify. Give us a little bit more insight, please. Stuck, tied down, captive. Maybe somebody has been feeling stuck, tied down in a relationship or in a connection. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, so somebody here is quite deceitful, maybe feeling like they can't really move, can't really get to where they're wanting to go, right? So the Knight of Swords in the upright, you are strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world, okay? In the reverse, it's the opposite. You're stuck, tied down. You're feeling held captive. You're feeling like this is not the way that you're wanting to live your life, okay? There's something that you want to go towards, and it could be love, right? It could be a romance that you have been wanting, your whole life. I mentioned manifestation. Maybe I'm hearing like you've always dreamt of a certain type of love, and this is not it. Okay, and there is some kind of, I do see like this open to communication as well for, like as well as the Empress in the reverse, same thing in the reverse. But in the end, this is an air sign, okay, card. So this could be your energy. It could be your person if you're dealing with the air sign as well. That is a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Swords, please. Try to see whose energy that is. And, you know, take it how it resonates. I might have the positions incorrect, but I'm just reading energies. So if this is your energy or your person's, just, you know, take it how it resonates. So let's go ahead and clarify this deceitful energy here. You know, is this the cause? Like, what caused this person to feel stuck, tied down? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to take this card, but we'll look at this. This is a lot here. Okay, there's a release from heartbreak. There's some sort of bondage, obsession still going on after this heartbreak. Okay, the courage to move on from that. But the High Priestess in the reverse is, there's some kind of ignorance, confusion still. Okay, and this Hierophant in the reverse is a marriage card, right? But it is also in the reverse, it's signifying like someone doesn't want to be in a committed relationship. And this card here is Judgment in the reverse. Okay, so to clarify this card here, someone's feeling stuck and tied down. Someone is feeling like this connection is unpredictable. You know, it's not what they imagined, and it's because, you know, of this delay. It's because of this disappointment. There's some kind of doubt on someone's end here. Okay, I feel like you're not really realizing, like you're ignoring the truth, or your person is ignoring the truth, whoever. I'm feeling like this is your energy. Okay, there was some kind of delay, disappointment, you know, in like what you perceived this relationship was going to be like. And there's a need to think about the choices that you have without being biased, right? Like, for example, the card that I saw in the beginning was like a card of, oh gosh, I'm losing it now. I can't even remember, but craving, there we go, longing for somebody, okay? And when you long, when you crave somebody, you kind of ignore the red flags, right? Okay, and the red flags are saying that you are being tied down to something that you're not necessarily wanting out of life. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify that with some oracle. I do feel like there's split deck. I have revenge and dating, so somebody could have been hooking up behind your back, and you know, the revenge part could be like you wanting to like get even, or I don't know, something in that nature. If that resonates, let's grab one card, please, to help clarify this trapped, sucked down, failure to face the facts. Okay, delays, blame. There's a lot of blame going on here between you and your person. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of blame, and I feel like you guys get into heated arguments quite often. That's just not something that you have been wanting for yourself. You feel like, you know, if you are in a connection with somebody, that it shouldn't be like this hard to, you know, have a positive relationship. I don't know why, but I said blame, and right away when I saw this, I said flame. Okay, so that could, I don't know why that's important, but let's go ahead and clarify this broken. Okay, let's move on to the present, how you're feeling now, how your person's feeling now. Shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. What happens here that ultimately breaks the relationship is what I'm hearing, breaks the connection. There's this heartbroken energy, and although I did see the Three of Swords in the reverse, it does seem like there is like a chance to get over that. Maybe somebody is like either telling you like it's not as bad as it seems, but it is. Okay, the Ten of Swords. Okay, something happens, and I see here speaking many words. Okay, so there's somebody here who said something, right? And it kind of goes hand in hand with this here. Okay, this explosion of emotions. Somebody could have said something that is hard for this person to ignore. Okay, Okay, let's get one more to clarify the Ten of Swords. I'm hearing shuffle twice. Okay, so the Ten of Swords usually indicates, and it's also a card of Gemini. Okay, there's a lot of air sign here already. Air and fire, I'll have to say, because the Judgment card is a sign of fire, and this fired up card here is kind of giving me that sense also. So you could be dealing with the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They could have that in their placements somewhere. You could have those placements in your... Wow, these shuffle. They're not shuffling well. Okay. Clarify the Ten of Swords, please. Justice, okay. I feel like the truth is coming out, okay? Something happens, and I feel like it's more so like, I'm hearing that this person in the moment, in the heat of a moment, okay? Right? In the heat of the moment, they say something that ruins the connection, okay? And you gain clarity, or your person gains clarity, whoever, okay? But there is a cause and effect here, and this person is having to use their intuition to see, like, okay, how is it that I'm feeling? How is it that, like, this person is making me feel? Heartbroken, okay? And it kind of destroys the relationship in a sense that it's the final, it's the final straw, right? It's the breaking point here. That's the final, it's ended. Okay, and there's this accountability energy here with this Justice card. There's a lot of air sign here as well. You're starting to realize what it is that you have been ignoring this whole time, and you're just like throwing in the towel, letting the spirits kind of, you know, take the universe, you know, whoever, God, whoever you believe in, you know, whoever you call it, you're letting them take over. I'm hearing let go and let God, okay? You or your person might be religious. Let's clarify again, but I'm going to pull from my hidden oracle deck. Okay, I do feel like I'm kind of wanting to be a little nosy and figure out what it is that happened, right? And I have setting the record straight caught up, so somebody could be figuring out that there was multiple people involved. I did see dating sites and you know, that energy of just like a third party there, so there could be that going on. Okay, give me a card, please, to describe this energy. Shattered, broken, heartbroken, destroyed. Okay, Ten of Swords. And your intuition is telling you that, you know, whatever you thought was going on, that's what's... Okay, so my dogs are barking, so I feel like that's signifying also that, you know, your intuition is at an all-time high right now, and whatever you're feeling at this moment, or, you know, during this time here, that it's, you know, on point. Okay, I had tantric sex that wanted to come out first. Fighting for your love and envy. Okay, so right away I'm getting the sense that, you know, somebody had some sort of moment with somebody else, okay, and it caused you to be envy, or maybe, you know, like, if it's not actual sex, it just could be like an emotional connection with somebody else, okay, and it causes you to be envy, causes them to be envy, whoever, okay, whoever's energy this is. But, you know, they want to fight for what they love. They want to claim what is theirs, right? Love is a battlefield, okay? And I do see this Justice card. I feel like there's a lot of swords energy, right? Knight of Swords, Ten of Swords, and Justice card. They, you know, he's literally holding a sword, and like cause and effect, right? You hurt me, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the axe. They're gonna cut you off, or you're gonna cut them off, whomever. Okay, and I do feel like this final straw. This final straw, I feel like that's this card, this sword here. Okay, that's the final straw. This energy here. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Okay, let's clarify. Let's move on and clarify the breaking point. Excuse me, I had to cough. Okay, sorry about that. Let's go ahead and clarify this breaking point. Okay, limit. Someone's being pushed to their limit. But I do feel like it's more of like it's a release it's not necessarily a bad thing, almost. I know it sounds weird, but it kind of makes me feel like this is like this overwhelming feeling of joy for some reason, like you're being released from this tied down energy, this heartbroken energy. Okay, clarify the breaking point, please. I do see the window, the water running down, and it makes me feel like tears. I'm just seeing somebody with tears on their face, like tear streaks. Like if this person wears makeup, then there's like makeup marks or like tear marks on their makeup. If not, I just feel like this person is going through it and they're wanting to release, right? Release whatever happened here. Okay, so the Hierophant in the reverse, this was one of the cards that came out in the beginning, but I put back. So I do feel like this is something that is, you know, it's the energy of the unexpected. It's the energy of feeling like somebody is not moving forward. Okay, there's some sort of conflict, right? And, you know, in the upright, it's understand your beliefs, values, and boundaries. Okay, in the reverse, I feel like this person's not respecting you. They're not respecting the boundaries of a connection, right? Like this is a card, a marriage card, basically. Okay, or at least commitment. And I do feel like this is like maybe you have been waiting for a connection stronger, you know. In the pre-shuffle I did for this reading, I did see engagement, wanting to, you know, move on to the next level, but it came out in the reverse. And I usually don't read these cards in the reverse, but it did come out that way. And so I kind of, now I'm making it feel like, you know, there was never moving forward. There was just kind of this stagnation energy, and it caused you to become vulnerable. It caused you to become, you know, contempt in what you were living here, trapped. You know, you're trapped in this phase of the connection, and it wasn't moving forward. But I'm hearing there's a final straw. Let's clarify the Hierophant, please. I do see unorthodox, so somebody could be, you know, wanting a connection without wanting the commitment. Okay. This is that heartbreak in the reverse, okay? And I do feel like after realizing this, okay, the breaking point that you realize is that you get to be free. You get this release from this energy here. Okay, and it's like the last straw. You are ready to move on. You are ready to forgive and forget is what I'm hearing. Okay, you're probably distracting yourself from this person so you don't feel overwhelmed, so you don't get into that spiral energy is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's clarify both of those cards. One more tarot. Give me one more card to clarify and tie it all together. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so it's going to be hard for you to do. It's going to be hard for this person, you or this person, whomever. And honestly, it could be both of you going through the same thing, because I do keep going back and forth between you, them. But like I said, just take it how it resonates. The cards are all kind of indicating one person right now. There's not really two energies here. But I do feel like there is some kind of inner conflict. You know, you're going back and forth on feeling like this person is someone that you want. Okay, and you feel like you want to fight for this, you know, but do you want to spend your whole life with this person feeling envious of somebody else, or of, you know, how they treat others instead of treating you, right? There is a tension that's coming out of you. Like, for example, you know, going back and forth between feeling heartbroken and wanting this person, okay, feeling envious and then fighting for this person. Okay, and I keep hearing that your intuition, that you, deep down, you know how this person feels about you. Deep down, you know that this person is not going to give you what it is that you truly want. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify this energy with a love oracle. I'm just going to move this up here. Because, like, in the end, I do feel like this person has, they do have love for you, but I feel like it's more of like a codependency issue. Okay, this person is probably just liking the fact that you like what you do for them. Okay, because you're a fighter. You're gonna fight for who you love and what you love, and that's attractive to a lot of people. That's a quality that not many people have. Willing to fight, willing to put their feelings aside for somebody else. But all it's caused you, all it's gotten you is heartbroken. Okay. Let's get one card, please. Describe this connection. And then we're going to move on to some love confessions as well. I do feel like that's necessary. I'm just going to pick one here. Deception. Okay. So somebody is wearing a mask in this relationship. Okay. So in it all, I do feel like this connection has a lot of ups and downs. Okay. It has a lot of somebody wanting more than the other person is giving. This Hierophant in the reverse, this release from heartbreak, breaking point. Okay. Feeling trapped. I do feel like there is a sense that, if it's not you feeling trapped, it could be your person feeling like they don't want to be trapped, right? They don't want to be tied down. They feel held captive. They want to, date others, like they want to they want the commitment from you without giving it to you, is what I'm meaning. I'm feeling called to grab some oracle cards, and I do feel like this could be your energy here, bottom deck. I just dream and wish for everything. But there is someone else. And my ego can't stop me from coming towards you and them at the same time. But maybe it's because I'm terrified of true love. And I meant what I said. Let me have you without the commitment. Do you even see me that way? Do you see me as somebody who, could be in a marriage? Because I feel the same way. It's just hard for me right now. Because I need time for me. Okay. Let's get a couple love confessions from your person to see, because I do feel like, throughout this all, they are feeling like they do love you. They do have this love for you, and it could be, like I said, I keep hearing codependent. Okay, they I don't know if they know that they love you or if they love what you do for them or what you could do for them. Okay, that card of, or that message of, they don't know. Maybe it's because they're terrified of, a real love. But there is this energy of like something happened in the past that is stopping you from wanting more. Oh, this card fell out. I didn't even notice. So I have doubts. Okay, so please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it, and it's making me doubt it too. Just have faith and know that I will reach out when its divine timing is right. Trust the process, my love. Everything will work out beautifully. Okay, this breaking point, this final straw, this person is sensing that you are there, that you are at this final straw, and they want you to know that, that they're planning to make things right. They're planning to, come towards you when the time is right. But for some reason, I was reading that and I kept kind of feeling this deception here, this deception energy. The mask that they're putting on could be that they are terrified of a love that they can't handle, right? Let's get a couple more cards, please. Okay, daydream. I often fantasize about you. I daydream about you every day, and I can't get you off my mind at all every day. I will always wonder what you are doing and how you are feeling about me. Meet me in your dreams tonight so we can start making our future together in reality. I want to build a strong, solid foundation for us. This person might be realizing that what they did, what they said, is stopping this connection from manifesting further. Okay, and I have a sense that once they start to feel you pull away, they're going to start to want to come towards you. They want to fix that foundation, okay? Wanting. This kind of goes hand in hand with that urge or the longing energy, okay? I'm feeling such urges towards you, and I can't help wanting you sexually. Your energy excites me and allures me, and I want your touch, and I'm craving for you. Your body turns me on, and I just want you right now. Please come home. Okay, this let me have you energy is kind of that same. They want you physically, but I'm not sure if it's also mentally. That's what I'm hearing. They are wondering, you know, what it is about you that they can't get out of their mind. But, you know, you are the whole package. You know, you give them what they want. You can give it to anybody, right? It's just the type of person that you are. And although this person has a lot of doubt, right? I keep saying doubts. That Judgment card was doubt, delays. Okay, there is some sort of doubt going on that, you know, is this something that I want for myself? And this person is saying, yeah, it is. You got to fight for it. Okay. This card here, there's someone else. I'm not sure if that's on your end or their end. Okay. You could be dealing with somebody who you feel trapped with, but you want, you know, you're heartbroken because there's someone else. I don't know. I'm just kind of trying to give options here, but there is this opportunity that this person is wanting, so they can like release this persona that they've held on. Let's get one more. Okay. Wait. Okay. This person wants you to wait for them. I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I really feel for you, and it means stepping out of my comfort zone, but it's time. They wanted to fight for this love. I know it's taken me a while, and I do know what you need, and I want to do this right. Please wait for me, and I will do things right between us when I come forward towards you. You're at your breaking point, or your person, you know, but there's this energy of the other person wanting you to wait for them. Okay. Wait because they are, you know, going through this silent judgment. Okay. At first they were failing to realize what you meant to them, right? They're failing to realize what the connection really meant. And whatever they did in the past, I feel like, you know, it kind of made you feel like they weren't wanting you, that they weren't there for you. That maybe you have in the back of your mind, you feel like there's somebody else. Whatever the case is, it could be different for everybody watching, but, you know, whatever the case is, I feel like it's different. Whatever the case is, I feel like it is more about wanting this connection, wanting this energy here, okay? But it's not. That's not what it is. Okay. Some signs that I have here, just to lay it out. I have air, Gemini. I have fire, air signs, air, Libra specifically. I have a Taurus, air, Libra, and fire, Leo, okay? So you could be dealing with the air sign or a fire sign. You could be either or as well. But I do feel like this energy of air and fire, okay, it's going to cause an explosion. It's going to cause, you know, fuming with fuming. It's going to cause this explosion of emotions, explosion of tension. Like you guys just are the air energy causes the fire energy to expand, okay? So I don't know why that's important, but I feel like that was important to say. You know, let's go ahead and grab a fairy deck card for the watcher. You know, just an advice card, we'll say. Okay. get an advice card, please? It seemed like there was a lot that wanted to come out there, but that card's kind of staring at me. Okay, so 2 cards came out for you. So lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found. Thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. For some reason, I'm feeling like that's you. You're the manifestations that you were wanting in the beginning. Okay, the love that you were wanting to receive. You're not going to be in the dark about it anymore, okay? There's going to be truth, clarity that comes out, okay? And I have new beginnings, okay? This fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby, okay? New beginnings, it could just be, you know, this breaking point here. You're finding out that, you know, the last straw, this is definitely something that you have wanted for a while now, right? So there could be, you know, a new beginning that is happening. You could be pregnant, they could be pregnant, whomever, or it could just be a fresh start out of this connection. I don't know why, but I did see this here card. I saw this and I heard baby making sex. Okay, so be careful if you're not, you know, wanting that with this connection. Just from the cards, it does seem like somebody is not wanting a long-term relationship. Okay. But if that resonated with you, I would love to know how. Please leave a comment, like this video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll see you in the next one.